Good morning, everybody. There you go. Thank you. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to 50 years of the most beautiful theme park in North America, Six Flags Over Georgia. The third theme park opened in North America. The second, Six Flags Park. The year that we opened, there were 1.7 million people living in Atlanta. Today there are 5.7 million. The day we opened in 1967, front gate admission was $3.95, and as you just heard, the #1 song in the country was Groovin' by the Rascals. So how about a round of applause for the cast of Can't Stop the Feeling, our 50th anniversary show. You all have to go see it today. My name is Dale Ketzel, and I have the honor of being the current park president here at Six Flags Over Georgia. And I have inherited an incredible legacy by the wonderful group of men and women behind me. And at this time, I'd like to introduce each one of them to you and point out a significant ride that they were responsible for here at Six Flags Over Georgia. We're also joined by our CEO, Mr. John Duffy, from Six Flags. So, we are so honored to have these folks each have a bit of history here at Six Flags Over Georgia. So let's start from 1969 to 1979. Please say hello to Mr. Errol McCoy. Errol was here when the Mindbender was installed in the park, which to this day is one of the most popular rides in the park. Errol, thank you. Errol was succeeded from 1979 to 1992 by Spurgeon Richardson, who also went on later in his career to run the Atlanta Convention and Visitors Bureau, and is as close as we have in this town to a tourism legend. So Spurgeon Richardson was here when we put the Georgia Cyclone in, which hopefully all of you will get a chance to ride today. Spurgeon was succeeded by Mr. Del Allen. Del was here when we put Ninja in the park, which is now Blue Hawk. He was here in 1992. He was succeeded by Mr. John Beeman. John was here when Gotham City was formed and Batman the Ride was put into the park. And John has served an illustrious career in Six Flags in many different capacities throughout the years. After John, Gene Weiss. Gene, welcome. Gene was here when we put Georgia Scorcher in, one of the favorite rides of our guests here in the park, from 1998 to 2000. The only past park president who is not here is Mr. John Odom. He will be joining us for a celebration tonight. But John was here when we put in Acrophobia and also put in Wile E. Coyote's Canyon Blaster Coaster and many other things. John was here from 2000 to 2003. John was succeeded by the first female park president in the history of Six Flags, and hopefully all of you know a little about that, my immediate predecessor. Many good things happened here under Melinda's watch, including the installation of Goliath, our most popular ride and attraction. So, Melinda, thank you for all your years of service and everything you've done for all these folks out here. So, with that said, we are so proud to celebrate 50 years here at Six Flags Over Georgia. Innovation is something whose definition changes every single year, but Six Flags has been able to innovate, keep up with the times, including today, when you can experience the cutting-edge Justice League Battle for Metropolis, one of the best rides in the business. So we're thrilled you're here. Thank you for being here. And now I'd like to introduce Six Flags CEO and my friend, Mr. John Duffy.
Well, thank you, Dale, and on behalf of the entire Six Flags team, I want to welcome everyone here to this beautiful park on such a special occasion. And so welcome to everybody. Thank you all for coming. Now, when Six Flags Over Georgia welcomed its first guests in June 16th of 1967, and that was 6 years after the opening of Six Flags Over Texas, our flagship park in Arlington. Six Flags at that time became the first multi-gate theme park in the country. And we've spent years welcoming guests over the years, and we've expanded our signature brand across the country. We now have 20 parks located in North America, and we're in the process of building parks today in China, Dubai, Vietnam, and other countries around the world. Now, 50 years ago, when Six Flags opened the doors of Six Flags Over Georgia, we welcomed our guests, and since then, we've become a member of Cobb County and the surrounding Atlanta area. And again, I'd like to thank everyone for 50 years of patronage. Innovation is in our DNA, and over the years, we've invested in bringing new and exciting rides to this park. And if you look at the great rides that we have, Batman the ride, our Skyscreamer ride, so a number of really thrilling rides throughout all those years. And that's what Six Flags is known for. And in 2014, we opened our water park, Hurricane Harbor here, and also expanded our operating season at Holiday in the Park. In 2015, we added a great new ride, and this year have also added a brand new thrilling ride that is well known throughout our system, and that is Justice League Battle for the Metropolis. So we're extremely excited. I hope everyone gets the opportunity to go over there and enjoy that ride. So I'd like to again thank everyone for celebrating 50 years at Six Flags Over Georgia. I welcome you. Have a great time in the park. Thank you very much. And I'd like to now turn it over to Gene Petriolo.
Thanks, John. I'd like to now introduce John Moffitt, who is here. He's the CFO of the Georgia Department of Economic Development and our tourism partner, and he's here to give us a proclamation naming today a special day here in the entire state of Georgia. So, John?
Thank you, Gene. Good morning, everyone. It's truly my pleasure and honor to be here today to join all of you in celebrating 50-year anniversary for Six Flags Over Georgia. The tourism industry is a key component to the overall state's economic well-being. Last year, Georgia welcomed over 105 million visitors to the state. And with that, those visitors spent and had an impact of over $61 billion. So those numbers are very incredible. The other key part about these numbers is that the tourism industry supports over 450,000 jobs throughout the state, and those jobs create $3.2 billion in state and local income taxes. So those are really amazing numbers. And all of this couldn't be done without one of the premier attractions in all the world, where people come on a regular basis, year after year, even week after week sometime. And if you haven't, I've been told to mention that the Park Pass, the year pass, is really a great deal, so you really should go out and buy it because that's one of the best deals around. You really have to thank the staff here because I'm a northern guy, but I've always heard about southern hospitality, and it truly lives and breathes here at this park. These people do an amazing job. The customer service, all of that is top notch, and that goes thanks to all the past and current presidents that are here today. It is a big thing. Tourism is huge, and the nice thing about tourism as opposed to other things is that it creates memories for people. Happy memories. It creates traditions. This park creates traditions for families that'll probably go on for generations, so that's really something to be proud of. Over the past 50 years, Six Flags has welcomed tens of millions of visitors. Not only that, but they've supported thousands of jobs around here. which is very important to the economic well-being of this state. Dale and John, I want to thank you and your amazing staff for all the work that you've done and continuing to upgrade the thrills and excitement that this park brings every year. And with that, it's my pleasure to offer this official proclamation from Governor Deal that honors and celebrates the untold achievements that the park has reached, the impact it had over Georgia, and a fixture it has become for the families across the globe. This proclamation names today, June 16, 2017, as Six Flags Over Georgia Day. It is now my pleasure to turn it over to Lisa Cupid, Cobb County Commissioner. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. We appreciate you being here in celebration of the birthday of Six Flags, now 50 years young. With that, on the Board of Commissioners, I am pleased to present a proclamation. Whereas Six Flags Over Georgia has been an integral part of the Cobb community for 50 years off Interstate 20 in Austell, it is the largest regional theme park in the Southeast. Six Flags Over Georgia is Cobb County's #1 tourist attraction and had a combined economic impact of $301 million in just its 2016 season. And whereas Six Flags Over Georgia was founded on June 16, 1967, over the past 50 years, tens of millions of people from around the state, region, country, and world have come to Cobb County to enjoy family fun at this park. Since travel and tourism is the top economic driver in our county, Six Flags Over Georgia has played an important role in the growth and vitality of our community. And whereas the park is known for preserving classic rides while creating new and innovative experiences, 2 roller coasters, Mindbender and Great American Scream Machine, have been recognized as historically significant and awarded coaster landmark status from the American Coaster Enthusiasts. Do we have any of those enthusiasts here? Yes, ma'am. Right. Six Flags Over Georgia is one of only a few parks nationwide to have multiple rides with this designation. And whereas Six Flags Over Georgia is home to North America's first ever virtual reality roller coaster and the ride voted best new product in the world, Justice League Battle for Metropolis is an interactive thrill ride featuring the latest 4D technology. Who's going to get on that ride today? Therefore, we, the Cobb County Board of Commissioners, do hereby honor Six Flags Over Georgia as it celebrates its 50th anniversary. We are proud so many families from around the world have been able to experience the greatness of our community and make lifetime memories at this park. This, the 16th day of June, 2017. Thank you.
All right, well, in closing, who wants to get out and ride one of our 12 roller coasters, many of our 12 roller coasters, eat our great food, and have a great day here at the park? One more thing I want you guys to check out while you're here. The brand new Coaster Candy, which is open on our beautiful promenade. Meet the M&M's characters. Go in there and try some of our brand new homemade items. I think you'll really, really enjoy it. So thank you all for being here. Happy birthday to my predecessors. You have left an incredible legacy. I am so proud to be able to represent you and all the passion and love you have put into this special place for the last 50 years. So let's give everybody a big round of applause. Okay, now we are going to do a countdown. Is everybody ready? Now what do we count down from here at Six Flags? 6. So you ready? 6, 5, 4, 3, everybody. All of you played a major role in our success. Thank you so much.